I used to think that if I lost weight, then that meant I repaired my relationship with food. But I really had no idea what that meant because I lost 150 pounds and still felt completely out of control. Every time the scale stalled or even worse went up, I would completely panic. I would cut out more food, I would restrict, I would work out harder, and then binge when I couldn't keep it up. I spent years stuck in a cycle of restricting, binging, and guilt. I could do it all again. Here's what I would do differently to not only lose the weight, but to repair my relationship with food. I used to label everything as good food or bad food. And if I ate the good foods, then I was doing great. If I ate the bad foods, then I would spiral and eat everything bad in sight because I had to be good starting tomorrow. I finally cut out bad foods for good, and by cut out, I don't mean stopped eating them. I meant stopped labeling foods as bad. It was the day that my relationship with food finally started to heal. Keto thin bagels because my body just likes to digest those better. I used to think that my issue was willpower, and I would tell myself, you can't have cake and ice cream. And the more I told myself I couldn't have it, the more I wanted it. I stopped looking at it as restricting food and started seeing it as empowering myself. I can eat cake and ice cream all day, every day if I want to, but I trust myself to make decisions in my best interest. That means if cake and ice cream all day, every day doesn't serve my goals and doesn't serve what I'm trying to do and accomplish, then I don't make that choice. Mozzarella cheese, because come on, it's the best. Whenever the scale would stall, I would panic and I would immediately think, I have to start restricting, I'm doing something wrong. Now instead of getting critical, I get curious. Am I eating enough? Am I getting enough fiber? Am I getting enough protein? What's my body trying to tell me? And then I make small adjustments instead of punishing myself for something that's a very normal part of a weight loss journey. If you're struggling, that's okay. I still am too. I'm 2 years into it and still struggling. And some days I don't know if I'm ever gonna finish healing my relationship with food. Some days I think, is that just a buzzword on the internet? But what I do know is that I feel so much better about food. I feel so much better about my body. And the most important thing to remember is it's never about doing everything right. That's what got us stuck here in the first place. Oh, it's so good.